In 10 days, we could see a potential flight of Virgin Galactic. The problems, the deviation of the spaceship two when it came down with Richard Branson, they took another way or a little bit away from the pathway, so the FAA was a little bit concerned about the security area and so on. FAA will get for every mission now real-time communication as well, so all is clear and nothing is grounded anymore. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are all wondering what space will do next, right? After the clearance from the FAA, what is the next step and how the stock will react? Well, this is questions which we will answer by a small Sherlock Holmes investigation, right? And I will show you how I look into things so you can be a better investor by looking into other news of companies. So there was two things, right? The FAA grounded Virgin Galactic because of the problems, the deviation of the spaceship two when it came down with Richard Branson. They took another way or a little bit away from the pathway, so the FAA was a little bit concerned about the security area and so on, but they figured it out, okay? They extended the security area, they improved communication. FAA will get for every mission now real-time communication as well, so all is clear and nothing is grounded anymore, okay? So as you can see, I would love to go now for that. In the last news of September 29, exactly what I just described happened and was announced. So usually when this is announced, okay, this is now gone, now they are talking about what's the next step, okay? What is the next step for the fleet? So this is the very, very most important sentence in the 29th of September statement and news, as you can see here. Let me just mark it for you. Virgin Galactic continues to focus on its pre-flight readiness for Unity 23. For the last updates regarding flight timing, please view the company's statement on the September 10, 2021. So actually, they are still fighting another technical issue, and I will show you exactly what they are fighting for, okay? Now, this is really important in this paragraph, all right? During preparation for the Unity 23 test flight, a third-party supplier recently flagged a potential manufacturing defect in a component of the flight control actuation system that they supply to Virgin Galactic. Obviously, you know, Virgin Galactic has a couple of suppliers where they purchase a couple of things, because the spaceship in the end is a kind of spaceship slash airplane, and therefore some parts could be just bought better than produced in-house. So at this point, it is not known whether the defect is present in the company's vehicle or what, if any repair work may be needed. Out of the abundance of caution and in line with Virgin Galactic's established safety procedures, the company is in the process of conducting inspections in partnership with the vendor. So they need to investigate, they need to see, okay, do we need to change the flight control? Do we need to look further into it? Do we need maybe a totally new supplier? You know, all the options are now on the table, and this takes time, obviously. And therefore, they are saying, as a result and pending resolution with the FAA matter, the earliest the companies expect to open its test flight window for Unity is mid-October, so about 10 days, okay? In 10 days, considering that this technical issue is taken care of, we could see a potential flight of Virgin Galactic. But what this will do for the stock itself. So the question, what will happen next, is quite easy to understand, because obviously when they announce the right test flight dates, then the stock will go up. That's how it works with Virgin Galactic, obviously. But let's have a look what happened in the last time, okay? So the last time it was the news of July 1st, when it was announced that Richard Branson was going to space. And what actually happened with the stock is the following. Let us have a look. So 1st of July was approximately here, and as you can see, the stock went absolutely nuts, okay? Even a week after, we were plus 17%. So I expect, obviously, the anticipation of this flight with Richard Branson is nothing comparable even to Italian Air Force. But there's two other things to consider, guys. First, you was here at the highest, okay? So I think normally the Richard Branson flight should multiply the stock for much, much more than just 17%, because this was something that everybody looked for. But as you know, on the stock market, the saying goes, buy the rumor, sell the news, okay? So you can see here, since then, the stock was kind of already on the downwards, you know, 20% since the all-time high in June. And then the Richard Branson flight announcement was just, you know, a quick up. And obviously the successful test flight was a quick upturn, and then it went down. But let's have a look, also look what the overall stock market did, okay? If you're going to the S&P 500, you will see that currently, exactly in July, we had also a correction in the overall stock market. So no wonder that, even when it's a very small one, but even though you can see that this was another, you know, kind of catalyst for the stock to go down. And I think that, you know, all in all, what you are seeing is just a natural behavior of a stock that maybe got too much hype in this period. So what I'm trying to say here, okay? If you're watching this and you smash the like button, you smash the subscribe button, you are saying, you come to the point. What do you think what the stock will do? Because this is not only halfway important for long-term investors, because they want to know what's going on with the stock, but also for short-term investors, which I accept that there are short-term investors, there are short-term traders in Virgin Galactic, obviously, and that's why it's very, very important to look for this movements. And I think, you know, that easily 10% of the stock can go up on the announcement that we will have the test flight going on. But then it's even more importantly that the test flight goes successful. And then I think, you know, a similar move of 10-15% will be definitely in the range of possibility for Virgin Galactic. And one more step to completion of this video is obviously the technical aspect. So the almighty space chart. We know we are looking here very, very often to see any movements, but let me show it to you that, you know, from the short float, we are about at 13%. That means the opportunities for a short squeeze is actually very, very low, okay? Actually zero, okay? We are talking about a real short squeeze when, you know, I would say 30+% of the shares float should be short to have a really, really significant short squeeze. RSI levels are more neutral than oversold or overbought. And if we are zooming out here, we see that we are on the downtrend, obviously, okay? And let me just clear all the drawings. So you see that we are below the 50 moving average, 200 moving average, and 100 moving average, which is also bearish outlook. However, this can change within a really, really, really fast time. Just, you know, when we cross 26, which would be not that hard in my personal opinion if we have both, okay, the announcement of the flight as well as the successful flight. The next two challenges will be, and this is a bigger one because you're seeing here double resistance, plus you have the resistance here from the July, and here also from the first couple of days in April of this year. So this will be a little bit harder, but once we are through there, we could see a very nice run up, because you have seen here as well, you know, once it's broken through that, you have a nice run up. Once broken through here, it's a nice run up, okay? It's just basically always here also we broke through all of three resistance, and then we had the nice run up. So it's kind of predictable when we can do that. That's, you know, a couple of factors matter here. Obviously the successful, the operational side, that's more or less low risk. Definitely Virgin Galactic will have a successful test flight. Then what they will announce in terms of sales, in terms of the next couple of months, they will show us the Delta airplane, right, the spaceship. And then in the end of the day, how much of tickets they have sold. I think this could be another big catalyst for the stock. But until then, be happy to buy the stock for $24. Obviously never financial advice here, because soon enough the stock will be much more, in my personal opinion.